Welcome to the Inspired Action Podcast. This is where we have motivational, inspiring conversations and interviews that we hope you'll enjoy listening to.
Join us and other inspired actioneers on this alchemical, transformational journey.
Welcome back to the Inspired Action Podcast. I'm Jay, and this is our 99th episode. Woohoo! I'm here with my co-host, Leta Herman. As always, Leta, can you believe it? 99 podcasts.
I can hardly believe it. It's so cool. I've been singing Let's Party Like It's 1999 all day.
What song is that, Leta?
That's from Prince, actually, it's really old.
Well, let's hear it.
It's from We're Gonna Party Like It's 1999.
We're gonna record a podcast like we're on 99.
There you go.
Wow, that is dating yourself. For you millennials out there or your Gen XYZs, I don't know what you are. Just go Google it. It came out, oh my God, did you say 40 years ago?
40 years ago, 1982.
Wow. I was 8 when that came out.
And when that came, yeah, right. Yes, you were. And actually, it's so funny because when that song came out, 1999 seemed like eons
My gosh, yeah.
away. And now it's like ancient.
I know, right? Wow.
Yeah.
I had another song I've been singing all day, a little bit more modern, not much. It's the Jay-Z song, Only 99 Problems, and a podcast ain't one of them.
Yes,
right? Of course, I had to change the lyrics, take out the swears, take out problems to challenges. 99 challenges in a podcast ain't one of them because we're on 99. But that's another one you can Google because that came out a long time ago, too.
That came out almost 20 years ago.
No! Okay, I got another one. 99 Luftballons.
Oh, there you go.
Right? I have no idea what year that came out, but I probably like 100 years ago. And for you old timers, how about 99 bottles of beer on the wall?
There you go. Everyone
99
knows that one.
99 podcasts on iTunes.
There you go.
On the wall. Or another popular 99, Agent 99 from the old TV show Get Smart.
Didn't they remake that? Isn't it rebooted right now?
Well, that was a while ago. Even the reboot is old
all right,
now.
Even the reboot's old.
Wow. That's a lot of 99.
Are you finished?
Hey, we only get one 99 podcast, so I thought a little crazy with the 99. I could keep going.
Yes. I'm sure you're just getting started, Jay.
No, I'm going to stop. I just can't believe we've done 99. We've done so many cool things and we've gotten so many cool listeners and friends. And I'm just so grateful. So I asked Leta if we could do a podcast about gratitude.
Yes, the gratitude that we have for everyone who's listening. And this is the last episode of season 5. Right. So we're super excited to be launching another season 6, very soon. So you don't have to wait long for all you avid listeners. We're going to get started.
One more podcast. That's not waiting at all.
We're going to get the 100th podcast. We'll launch our next season. And so we're going to talk a little bit about that today and a lot about it in the next podcast.
Well, so it's the attitude of gratitude.
Yes, the attitude of gratitude.
So it's 99 challenges and a podcast ain't one. With the attitude of gratitude. We are grateful that we've had this podcast because it really is one of the fun things that we love our jobs, we love our work, and we love to meet people from all over the world, but we love doing this podcast.
Yeah. And for anyone new to the podcast, Jay and I have been doing this since 2018.
There was a T-Rex running around and it had a little microphone. It's like ancient times now, right?
Right.
But dinosaurs roamed the earth when we started. Actually, we came to the podcast late.
We did.
We were like, I don't know. It's kind of late. Do you think people are still listening to podcasts? It blew up. It's so big right now.
And the cool thing is we just had a lot of fun doing 99 podcasts now, just sharing a lot of cool ideas about Taoism and the 5 elements
Wu Wei
and Wu Wei and Chinese medicine.
So let's get the Wu Wei out of the way. What is the concept of Wu Wei, Leta? Let's go do some reviewing.
Yes. So how can we live in a state of Wu Wei is the question. And Wu Wei is this idea of being inspired in every moment to either take action or not take action. But it's as if every footstep you take is the exact right one in front of you. And you're so in tune with yourself and your destiny that your foot always lands in that perfect footstep.
Yeah. And you're not really thinking about it. You're just in that moment. Some people call the in non-action or non-doing. We like that, but we don't really like that translation as far as what we like to talk about it because it sounds like it just makes it sound like you're not doing anything.
Yeah, some people think that non-doing or non-action as the translation means doing nothing.
Right.
Which is a nice thing.
If you're on the couch.
Yeah.
Just chilling.
Just chilling.
You know, that's cool, right?
Yeah.
That's in the moment as well.
And that can be part of your Wu Wei. But the Wu Wei itself is very much about action when you're inspired to do it. Hence the name Inspired Action.
Yay.
Yeah. So in order for you to follow your Wu Wei, you know, it requires a very consistent level of authenticity in yourself. If you're constantly concerned about what everyone else thinks about you, or you're trying to avoid criticism from others, you know, well, then your foot is not necessarily going to land in that perfect footstep. It's going to be under the influence of outside forces and therefore much more difficult for you to follow your Wu Wei.
I agree. And that's where the 5 elements come into play. This is really, you know, starting to get into a really cool conversation here. You know, we're kind of at a higher level. You know, what are we really talking about here, Leta? Let's go from the self-acceptance through the 5 elements, loving who you are. How can you be good in yourself, even in the face of criticism from the outside world? Can you be confident in yourself with your own authenticity?
Yes. And the 5 elements help you do that. They give you permission to be yourself energetically. What is your innate nature?
So you don't need permission from anyone.
No, you can be an artist even if your parents insist you be a lawyer. You can be a lawyer even if your parents insist you be an artist. You can be quirky and be into video games at home even if your friends tell you should go to all these parties.
Or go to work. No judgment. I'm just joking.
You can even be a woman even if society insists you're a man.
Or a man and you want to be
non-binary.
Yeah.
I mean, like
gender fluid.
You know, what is your authentic nature?
It's about who you are, deeply connecting with yourself, and then living your life as your true self. That's what we're all about here. That for me is the attitude of gratitude.
Yeah.
So many things.
And then the Wei, which by the way, Wu Wei is spelled W-U-W-E-I, but it conveniently sounds like the word W-A-Y, way in English, because it is about your way. W-A-Y.
So don't get in the way of the Wu Wei.
There you go. That's it.
I like that.
That's it. We need a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Don't get in the way of the Wu Wei. I love it.
And can you walk? That's right. And can you walk that path through your own life?
Yes.
It's not easy, but it's not hard.
Right.
But it's not hard, but it's not easy.
Right. And
it is what it is.
Yes. And that brings another Taoist concept in that we've talked a lot about over these past years in the podcast. And it's this idea that we've all come to our lifetime with an assignment that we gave ourselves before birth. And the Taoists call that your curriculum of this lifetime.
Wow.
Yeah.
You get like a certificate. Here's your curriculum when you come out. No, not at the end, at the beginning.
A certificate of completion. That's what you get.
I was going to say, maybe.
Maybe
Gold
when you
star.
die.
No, I don't see. I think that's the opposite.
When you die and you're at the pearly gates, they give you a little certificate with a little frilly border around it.
No.
Okay.
I think if my understanding for the Taoist concept, when you die is when the good stuff starts.
There you go. Yes.
Right?
Yes, because they say you exit into life and you enter into death. So what are we entering into?
I know.
Something better, something cool. But anyway, let's get back to the curriculum of this lifetime.
Also known as the 9 palaces for us.
So we talk about the 9 palaces a bunch in this podcast. And, just for newbies, if you want, go back to season 1. We have 5 podcasts on the 5 elements. And then we have, I guess, 9. I think we did a double on the health, maybe 10 episodes on the 9 palaces. So you can go back and listen to that. And, that's really one of your favorite topics, Jay, because you use the 9 palaces in your Alchemy Life Strategy sessions all the time, because your curriculum has to do with at least one, if not usually a few of your 9 palaces.
Yeah, I love the 9 palaces because it really can help someone figure out their true priorities in life. They may have gotten cloudy. They may have been put in the back seat. They may just be in that dusty shelf in the closet that's locked with a padlock, and we just have to figure out how to open those doors. But, society tells them to do one thing, like you just said, and they want to do something else, or they have a dream that was squashed. We all have to balance work with relationships, with our home, finances, and it can be actually quite a balancing act. That's why you see a lot of cairns. I love taking pictures of cairns because it's the 9 palaces. It's a balancing act.
Yes, we love to make cairns out of 9 stones, which it's actually quite difficult to balance 9 stones.
I think it's easy.
Yes, of course you do, because it's not a problem.
No, it's
just
a challenge.
A challenge. And a Karn ain't one of them.
Ah.
All right.
But once you understand your curriculum, and I think the 5 elements, how you move through the world energetically, then it becomes easier to balance all of the things in life.
Yes. And sometimes trauma gets in the way. Someone's ability to fulfill their destiny, that's really difficult when there's been a lot of trauma. And that's where some of the alchemy work we do for trauma can help.
Like your 13 ghost points that you do all the time and that you train people all over the world to do.
And the heart pains treatments that we do as well.
I always think that, so many of us can use the ghost points because life can be tough for some. It can be easy for some. And even events that may seem minor to some people can be very traumatic for others. I always say there's no hierarchy of trauma.
Yes.
You just never know. Each person, one thing, some are obviously more horrific, but they affect people very differently.
Yeah, I like what you said because even something that might not seem a problem to someone might be really horrific to someone else. Yeah. So it's really a personal thing.
And then you have long-term effects of trauma.
Yes. And that can be like why you need the 9 heart pains because they just kind of builds up and your heart just gets really weighed down by all those traumas.
So then when you get those alchemy treatments, I like to envision it's like getting a clean slate there.
Yes.
And then you can start the 9 stages of alchemy.
Yes.
But it's not the 99 stages of alchemy.
No, it's just the 9 stages. But we like the number 9. Can you tell?
Not us, the Chinese, the ancient philosophers. They like 5s and 9s and 8s and lots of different things.
So anyway,
we're in season 5.
We're in season 5, and as we begin season 6,
we're going into 6.
We're going into 6. We're going to continue on our track of 9 stages of alchemy. So you're going to hear more about that. But if you're new to the podcast, this season 5 has been a lot about the 9 stages of alchemy. So, go back a little bit and you can kind of review on that as well.
Sure. I think that, when you start to talk about alchemy, I know I say it all the time. It's like the magic fairy dust that we sprinkle over the top of your life. Like you do that. And then you can have that freedom to fulfill that curriculum.
That's why you always say, Jay, the 5 elements, find out who you are. 2nd, the 9 palaces, figure out your curriculum. And then you get that alchemical fairy dust sprinkled on the top.
And it's all from you. It's all from that place of yourself, that authentic self. And you basically get permission from yourself, from the universe, to be yourself.
And love yourself.
Yeah, loving yourself, following your true path. From there, you can transform yourself into something more than you are.
Wow.
Just like more.
More, please.
Who knows what that's going to be?
Were you the kid that always said, more, please?
Oh, yeah, totally. Yes.
So we've been inspired to learn as much as we can about these topics, and we love to share this ancient wisdom with others. And we've had some really great teachers over the years and
amazing teachers, masters.
Amazing teachers. And we've been able to pull all this together in what we hope is fun and entertaining for everyone. And, obviously we just do it also because we just love to crack each other up all the time.
What? This is supposed to be funny?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. I've been doing this podcast 99 times. Totally serious.
No, you have not.
Yes. Serious face.
Well, she's been cracking me up.
Okay. So you're the funny one, right?
I'm the laughing one. You're the funny one.
All right. Air quotes on the funny.
Yeah, very funny. All right. So all these topics, we're just really trying to make them accessible to everyone.
In a funny, strange way.
Yes.
But not. Maybe that's the new TV show. Strange things, strange, funny things.
Stranger, funny things.
I can't watch that. I know you like it, but I can't watch it.
Yeah, it's too violent for you or too scary.
Too scary.
Yeah.
Is it really violent?
It's a little violent and it's mostly scary. Stranger things.
I'll take the funny Stranger Things, like comedy.
Yeah,
I like comedy. Okay.
Yes.
All right. We're kind of like going down the crazy path. We'll go back to the attitude of gratitude.
There you go. So for 99 episodes, we've introduced you to Taoist alchemy and the 5 elements. We've talked about these interesting topics like meditation, Chinese medicine, and we've done some interviews with people who inspire us.
All very serious. No. All right. So that's a good summarization, Leta, for newbies. But what is alchemy exactly for someone who's just turning in for the first time? I feel I feel a little sorry for them if this is the first episode.
Oh, yeah.
I think our humor has to grow on you.
Yes.
Like a mold or a fungi. No, I'm joking. Like a mushroom.
Well, like a mushroom. We love mushrooms.
We love mushrooms.
All right, but not the.
All right, so let's talk about alchemical mushrooms.
Yeah.
No, that's another whole topic.
That's another topic. That's a whole other topic.
So for newbies, for someone who just found this podcast, lucky you. We're so happy that you're here. But what is alchemy? They might be saying, like, what are they talking? Some other language.
Well, alchemy is what you just said, Jay. It's about transforming yourself. But you have to do that from the place of loving yourself. So much of what we're talking about is just baby steps. How do you begin to love yourself? And then once you're really comfortable in yourself, then you get to be more than who you are. You get to transform and evolve and grow. And transformation or alchemy is very fast change. It's not evolutionary change, which is lovely and wonderful. But some of us alchemists are a little impatient and we like to go fast. And so in order to do that, we just move forward.
How about a sneak peek of what the 100th, like what's going on next? Just a sneak peek.
Yeah. So the sneak peek of the next
More.
season. Right. There you go.
Okay. Maybe a little bit more.
All right. So for the next season, we've got some great stuff.
That's it. No. All right. Give a little bit more. I'm just teasing everybody. I'm in a crazy mood today.
All right. So the next season, we're going to be talking about the 9 stages of alchemy. We're going to continue that conversation. We're really excited about some new things we're doing. We're also going to have some great interviews that we're lining up.
Yeah, that's coming along nicely.
We're really excited to share with you.
And if you're a listener and you think you might know someone who'd be a good fit, send us an email, a text, a shout.
Yes.
I don't know, put a paper in a bottle and throw the bottle in the ocean and we'll find it.
Yes.
If it's meant to be, right?
Yeah.
It'll float right in front of us. And
who are the people we're looking for? We're looking for modern day alchemists.
Yes.
You
go. You just told the name of the segment. It's called Modern Day Alchemists. Boy, no secrets, Leta, right?
Yes.
That was supposed to be a sneak peek. That's the big bomb. So yeah, we're going to do Modern Day Alchemists. So if someone has transformed their life or they're inspiring or they're living an inspired life or you feel like they're really living
they're
true.
Yeah.
They're in the Wu way.
True, authentic life.
Well, let us know because we'd love to chat with them.
Yeah. So that's kind of where we're headed. And so in terms of everything of gratitude.
The attitude of gratitude.
We just want to say thank you, everyone. People have been really sharing this podcast with their friends all over the world.
Yes. And if you want to take a minute to give us a rate and review on iTunes, then more people can find it.
Yes.
And we're always sending out t-shirts. So, send us your walk. We'll send you a t-shirt. I mean, we do all. Just ask for a t-shirt. We'll probably give you one.
And please tell your friends also about the Alchemy Learning Center. We have some great things there for free. You can listen to the podcast in a curated format. You can also do Qigong. You can do some meditations,
some free meditations
that we've recorded. Yeah. So there's all kinds of things there and we're adding more. So check it out if you haven't been there already. And it's a great way also to connect with us. You can just DM us right in the Alchemy Learning Center app if you want to download the app. And,
so that's alchemylearningcenter.com. All right. So, let's record podcast like it's 1999. All right. Have a great day, everybody. We're good. It's a short one today. We just wanted to say thank you. We're so grateful. And we have a big, giant attitude of gratitude because we are very much in the moment of gratitude. We're riding the wave of gratitude. Right?
Yes. And also just sending a lot of love out to everyone around the world who's
it's crazy times right now.
Loving on us. And we just want to send the love back.
Yes. All right. There's probably a song for that too.
Yeah.
Send in the love. I don't know. Where is the love?
There you go.
No more singing. I'm done. All right. So, we'll see you on the next podcast, number 100.
Yeah.
Have a great day and go listen to some fun music and dance.
Yes.
All right. And hug the dog.
Like it's 1999.
And hug your dog.
Yeah.
Or your cat. Or your goldfish. I don't care.
There you go.
All right. Bye. You've been listening to the Inspired Action Podcast. And you've reached the end. Woohoo! Why not celebrate a little bit and click that subscribe button right there. We love having you with us on this journey and we want it to continue.
You can also rate and review this podcast. And if you have already, thank you so much. We read all reviews and your reviews help other people find this podcast as well. You can also be a part of this podcast yourself by submitting a voice recording message and emailing it to us at leta@inspiredactionpodcast.com or jay@inspiredactionpodcast.com.
And if you want, you can join our Facebook group or follow us on Instagram.
Join us next week for another Inspired Action conversation. And thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening, and remember to hug the dog.